Hello, I'm back with another video. I thought that I would share with you guys this get ready with me video. It's kind of all over the place because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I know I wanted an orange look, but I didn't really know exactly how I wanted it to look. So bear with me in this video. But like I say, it's all over the place, but nonetheless, it was very much fun to film. So if you guys would like to see how I get this look, then be sure to stay tuned. I'm taking it back today. I'm starting out with that Gal Primer by Benefit, and I absolutely love this primer. You guys know I use this primer every day for the longest, and I still am in the sample size. It's amazing how much you get with the samples in this. For foundation, I wanted to go with something simple, so I'm using the Covergirl Queen All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation, and I like to just pat my foundation, this foundation on, and then blend it in with a beauty blender. I just like to pat it on and with my fingers first. That way I won't put too much on, because this foundation is a full coverage foundation, so it can look a little cakey sometimes. But patting it on like this will help it go on a little light. So moving on to the eyes, I'm starting out with Benefit Stay On Straight, and I'm using it as an eyelid primer. I really love this primer as well, and you guys know I used to use it all the time too, so I'm kind of going back with a lot of old products today. Another oldie, this palette was my baby for the longest, and this is the BH Colors 26 color palette. No, BH Cosmetics. Why did I call it BH Colors? But I'm going to be using the orange colors out of this palette. Every orange color you see, I used it. Like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, but I made it work. Alright, so I'm using the third color from the second row as a transition color and crease color, and I just kind of thought it looked a little sick, so I had to work with it a little bit more in this. Taking the third and fourth color from the second row and blending it in from my crease down to my lid, just because like I said, it kind of made me look a little sick with the other color, so I wanted to work with it a little. I had to take a white color, so I used the white from my Lorac palette to kind of give it a base look, and then I'm gonna go in with the bright orange from the first row, and I'm going to put that on top of that white base. And then of course you want to go in and blend everything out. Blending is always the key with any eyeshadows. I had to learn that the hard way, you guys. I'm going to go in with the fourth color on the third row and just put that on my lid. It kind of mixed in with the orange that I used before, so it was kind of giving me an orangey red look. And the only reason I did it was because the other color was making me look sick, and I wanted to, you know, work with it as much as I could. Alright, so you guys know how much I love these pigments. These are the Lanmei, however you say it, pigments from eBay. And I'm using the orange coral one today, and I love these things. I'm not wetting it, I'm just actually putting the pigment on. So this is what the pigment looks like if it's not wet. And just imagine how amazing it looks if you wet the brush. So either way, you can use it wet or dry, but I decided to use it dry today, and I'm actually just putting that all over my lid and in my inner tear duct. And then I'm going back in with the same blending color that I used before and just blending it all together and make it look amazing. Alright, time for concealer. I'm using the Hard Candy Glamoflauge concealer in the color tan, and I'm just putting that under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my forehead and on the top of my lips. I'm kind of just blending it out with a beauty blender, well, a blending sponge first, and then I'm going to go in with the same sponge that I applied my foundation with, and I'm just going to blend it all together like that. Then I'm going to use the Nye Banana Powder, which is my holy grail face powder. I love this powder. But I'm going to use the same sponge that I used to blend out my concealer to apply this powder on my face. I don't know, I just been doing that a lot lately, and it works. So it kind of helps the powder to not go on as much, but I love it. And yeah, I'm using the NYC Sunny Glow Bronzer, Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny. Yeah, that's the name of it. And I'm going to take that down my nose and just contour my nose. And I'm actually going to bronze up my face a little bit because the concealer and the foundation is a little light. So I'm going to bronze up my face a little bit. Show this, but I'm actually using the third blush in the palette, the same eyeshadow palette that I used for my blush. Then I'm going to use my favorite liner, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smothering Eyeliner, and I'm going to use it in my waterline. I'm going to tightline with it, and I'm going to use it as my top liner today. So I used all three in one. But I absolutely love this liner so much. It is so black, but it kind of goes on a little gray depending on which area you put it in. And I kind of didn't want my wing to be that light today, so I just decided to use, that dark today. So I wanted it to be kind of light, so I just used this. Alright, so time to curl those lashes, and then I'm going to use the NYC Instant Lash and the Rimmel Lash Accelerator for mascara. You guys know I always speed up my mascara because I put on a ton of mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and speed through this. But I'm going to put the Instant Lash on the top lash and then the Rimmel on the bottom lash line. Alright, so I told you guys this video was all over the place. I forgot to highlight. So I'm going to use Venus from the Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to use that in the inner tear duct and on my brow bone to just highlight. I love this highlight. It is so gorgeous, and it's just, it looks amazing. But I'm going to apply it with this brush first, and then I'm going to blend it with my finger. Just blend it in. Of course, go back in and blend everything together. Time for my favorite part. I'm using LimeCrime Cosmopop and for the lips, and I'm just going to apply that, and then I'm going to pat it. I just find that patting your lipstick in kind of goes on a little bit light if the color is not really the color that you want to go for. Then I'm gonna take, I'm not sure exactly the name of this color, but it'll be down below, but it's just that orange from the Maybelline Vivid. I think it's the only orange in the collection, and just patting that on top and just blending it in with my finger as well. And it just kind of gave me just perfect orange lip. Like I said, it's all over the place. I forgot to highlight my face. So I'm going in with e.l.f. Healthy Glow Bronzer. And I'm just putting that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I'm taking Benefit What's Up, and I'm putting that on the highest points of my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm taking Revlon Nearly Naked Pressed Powder, and I'm just setting it and blending everything together. Alright, and there you have it. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check the description box for all the products used and my social network links, and let's stay connected. Alright, so I hope your day is just as amazing as you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. I've helped you. For today's topic, I wanted to talk about self-confidence. And a lot of people don't really have self-confidence, and I know a lot of people think that I'm